of New Canaan against Cheshire in women's field hockey, where we have a very good matchup on our hands tonight, and it is a winner go home in the FCAC playoffs. Winner go home for the Rams in terms of making FCAC playoff contention, as they're 0-5, and Cheshire comes in with their 3-0 record. Claire, what do you have to tell us?
Well, the Rams senior leadership will be a really key part in the game tonight because they lost 17 girls last fall, and
That was Cheshire.
Cheshire. No.
Yeah.
The class of 2023 played a role in Cheshire's winning back the SCC crown and finishing with 14-5.
Yeah, you talk about it. Cheshire comes in here with definitely a much younger team than they came in with last year. As you mentioned, 17 seniors graduated, which is a key part of their roster. But they come in so far, and they've had a good season so far. They've been able to generate offense, as well as they've just been playing very well fundamentally. And then when you go to the other side, which is the New Canaan Rams, they've definitely been struggling this season, as they've started the season 0-5. But that part of that is due to losing many key players last year, including Shauna Ferraro, who was All-State and All-FCAC first team, along with her partner in crime in Polly Parsons, who is also All-State and All-FCAC first team. And you can tell that they were so good because they're off doing their things. Shauna went to Middlebury and Polly Parsons went to Cornell, where she actually scored today. So her success is translating to that next level. But as you get down to it, New Canaan's lost a bunch of tough games so far this year. They lost to Richfield 2-6, Norwalk 2-6, Darien 1-3, and Staples 1-4. So that's 0-4 against FCAC teams, as well as the one goal loss to Brantford as a score of 0-1. But tonight is youth night, so there's a bunch of excitement in the building. So it'll be exciting to see what kind of crowd shows up tonight for a struggling Rams team. But you talk about it, if they get on a little streak here, things can start to turn. If they get a win or two, they start building up, and then some of that confidence comes back.
Yeah, exactly.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Canaan High School Dunning Stadium.
And here we are going to turn it over to the field, where we have the starting lineups.
And here are tonight's starting lineups. First for Cheshire High School, number 24, Riley Baldani.
For Cheshire, Riley Baldani, number 24.
Balschmieder.
Number 2, Emma Balschmieder.
For Hannah Curtis.
Number 34, Hannah Curtis.
Poole.
Number 30, Ava Poole.
Number 12, Peggy Lapisto.
Number 12, Paige
Number
Lapisto.
15, Caroline O'Day.
And number 15, Caroline O'Day.
Lucy Dickinson.
And number 29, Lucy Dickinson.
Sarah Goldstein.
Number 20, Sarah Goldstein.
Number 31, Tina Kaplan.
Number 31, Tema Kaplan.
27, Tylee Wallace.
Number 27,
And
Tylee
goal
Wallace.
tonight, number 99, Virginia Barello.
And in the net for Cheshire, you have number 99, Virginia Corello. And here come your New Canaan Rams.
The Art of Sticks. Thanks for being here, girls. Number 1, Izzy Shu.
You see the New Canaan girls here will come out through the youth sticks, giving each of them a high five as they come through. And the first person coming through was Izzy Shu, followed by number 3, Adelie Walker.
Number 15,
And next, number
Diamond.
10, Jane Holland.
Number 16, Bella Salamino.
And 15, Abby Diamond.
Number 19, Kara Passios.
And you have number 16,
Number
Bella
22,
Semina.
Lucy Parsons. Bill.
Number 19, just a sophomore, Kara Passios.
Lead.
Number 25,
Izzy Hiccup.
Madison
Number
Quivarelli.
25, Madison Civarelli.
And my fault, I accidentally missed one. Number 24, Charlotte Lee.
Number 35, Lucy Carroll.
And Izzy
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Apelt.
moving right.
And your keeper, number 33, Lucy Carroll. Both teams have been introduced. The youth came out to support the New Canaan ladies, and the Star Spangled Banner has been played. So what is next?
Good luck to both teams. Have a great
The
game.
draw to start the game between two very talented younger teams tonight. Yeah, and I think now is a good time to take a moment to talk about Cheshire's head coach, Alyssa Stevens, who was the keeper for Cheshire, who ended up going on to Sacred Heart and then coming back. And actually, this year is her first year coaching at the varsity level with her co-coach, Elena Poling. They both coached the JV and freshman teams last year and got the call to come up and coach this varsity team this year. And from what we could tell, Alyssa Stevens was thrilled to coach this team, as she played for Cheshire in 2015 and 2016, and she always loves being around these young teammates, and she feels she has so much to share and so many tips to help her team. And so far, they are looking very good as they come into this matchup against the New Canaan Rams. Ball given to New Canaan to start off. And there is number 29, Lucy Dickinson, on the chase. Here's Cheshire moving the ball up the field. Here is and that is going to be a corner.
That's a corner against the against Cheshire, so their defense is going to go into the goal, and the rest of their team's going up to the 50.
Really great opportunity for New Canaan as we start this game. Maybe an early goal will help them get out of that little funk that they've been in recently.
Hopefully.
It is thrown. Bunch of chaos in front of.
And it goes in.
And that is a goal by New Canaan. And that is a goal by New Canaan. Not completely sure who was able to put that one in. But that is a great start if you're a Rams fan. You get to see the Rams go up 1-0 against a good Cheshire team. And here's number 34, Hannah Curtis, taking the ball up. Is Ishu able to poke the ball away? Rams not able to get the ball to somebody in white. Pass back to 21. 22, Lucy Parsons. There's Lucy. Throws it up. Pass on point there. Caught her teammate right in stride. That is stolen by Hannah Curtis. Cheshire trying to move the ball up, but not able to. New Canaan able to get the ball back. And immediately start off in the offensive zone. And there's a shot. Looks like it was blocked, and Cheshire's going to get possession here. Thrown up and stolen by Abby Diamond. And it's 25, Madison Cervelli. Madison throws it in front of the net, not able to find anybody. Luckily, Abby Diamond was able to get the ball. And there is Izzy weaving her way through defenders. Threw it in front, but not able to find anyone to poke it in and finish it. Definitely lots of action in front of Virginia Sorella so far. All the way down, chased by number 29, Lucy Dickinson. There is Lucy. Back to Jane Holland. To Lucy. Great pass up to Hattie Walker. New Canaan moving the ball well. And that's going to be poked out by the Cheshire defender, number 24, Riley Baldani. And there's a shot for Izzy. And she just misses, hits the post, and goes out. Never mind, that's going to be saved. But not able to keep it in New Canaan's hands. And that's going to be a whistle right there. Cheshire's ball. And that's going to be stolen by the New Canaan defender. And you see so far, New Canaan is definitely playing aggressive and really coming out looking for that win, knowing that this is a must-win game. That was stolen by Emma Boschmeider. Tried to get it up there. Paige Lapisto looking for a teammate, but tipped out of bounds. Cheshire's going to retain possession. They turn it over to Hadley Walker. Hadley Walker's swinging through some defenders and thrown on net just wide of the net. And here's Emma Ballschmider who throws the ball up.
They're going to take a 16-yard hit, which they need to take quickly before New Canaan can set up.
And look at the way that ball flies down, and whenever you see that ball flying down, so far, you see Lucy Dickinson chasing after it.
That was a third-party call because there was so many people surrounding her. It was illegal for them to do that.
And that ball is going to be stolen by Izzy Shue. Stolen back by number 31, Tema Kaplan. Up to Lucy Dickinson, finds her in stride. Getting through multiple New Canaan defenders. Looking for the shot on goal. And not able to get that shot off. But you see right there, that is how you can use Lucy's speed to your advantage. Right there. Able to get through a couple defenders and almost had an open shot on Lucy Carroll. Almost a one-on-one situation. But not able to get down there fast enough. And here's New Canaan moving up the field. That was Charlotte Lee who tapped it up. Poked away by the Cheshire defender. And Hadley able to get the ball back for New Canaan. Immediately finds Madison Cervelli, but she could not get the ball past Cheshire's defenders. Ball is thrown up by Emma Ballschmider. Really just looking for someone to throw the ball down to. That ball just skidded out, just out of reach. And New Canaan able to get possession back. And that was Madison throwing it up to Hadley. Hadley able to take it out. Gives it back to her teammate Madison. And it looks like it's going to be a New Canaan corner, if I'm not mistaken. Or free position.
No, I believe they're just going to take it from the 16. Or the 25. Yes, they're going to take it from the 25.
That is going to be Madison taking it from the 25. In between Hadley Walker's legs, not able to do anything with that opportunity. To see ball skidding to Jane Holland. Jane Holland throws it to Lucy Parsons, the sister of Polly Parsons. It's going to be thrown to Jane Holland. Finds Abby Diamond. The side. And Hadley Walker with the ball. Dribbling in a little bit. Winds up for the shot. And that is kicked away by number 99, Virginia Carello. Turned over and then stolen back by Abby Diamond. This ball is passed to herself, but stolen by Abby Diamond. There's number 2 for the Rams. It's thrown up to Ella Paul, number 36. As you see, a couple substitutions trying to keep these legs fresh in this first 15-minute period, first 15-minute quarter. As 3 minutes remain, Rams up 1-0. And that was stolen by Riley, but then immediately thrown back to the Rams, number 26, Izzy Abelt. What a pass there. That's Margot Stanley dribbling the ball on the side and throws it through the legs of the Cheshire defender. Another opportunity for the Rams, but they're not going to retain possession there. It was off Izzy's shoe. Here you see the Rams just trying to set it up again. That's a bad turnover, because Ella was there to take it.
And it's getting turned over again because it hit Cheshire's foot, and it's illegal, and it's going to turn over the ball every time.
Here you see Lucy coming out of the box a little bit, trying to make sure she has her own territory. And that was Paige who just touched the ball.
That's a corner on New Canaan, so their defense will be in the goal this time.
And you see, if you're Cheshire here, this is an opportunity for you to get back into the game, down 1-0. But then you talk about it, in their last game, they were down 3-0 going into the fourth quarter. So in a little bit of desperation mode, and they came back to win the game 3-1 off of 3 very quick goals from Tema Kaplan, or Sarah Goldstein, then Ava Hewell, and Junior Lucy Dickinson. Now it's thrown in front of Lucy. That ball was nowhere close to the net, though, far right. And you see New Canaan here with possession after the ball went out of bounds. That was just a silly pass there. See lots of New Canaan turnovers in the first couple minutes of this game. And here's a breakout opportunity for the Rams. Little 3-on-3. But taken away and stolen back by number 15, Abby Diamond. And that is going to end the first quarter. A little quick short break for the teams, and then we will get back into action with the start of the second quarter. But Claire, what have you seen so far that you've liked from either the Rams or Cheshire, or the Cheshire Rams? So either Rams.
Well, the New Canaan Rams have been taking it up the sidelines, which has been an amazing benefit to them. It's extremely difficult to do because you have to be very careful not to by accidentally hit it out, but it keeps Cheshire from stealing the ball because they don't want to hit it out themselves, because it's just a turnover back to the Rams.
Yeah, you talked about it so far. There's definitely a lot of turnovers, but you see each team is causing each other to turn the ball over. So normally, if there was a turnover and you don't get the ball back, it becomes a problem. But when both teams are forcing turnovers and turning the ball over, it evens the playing field a little bit. But definitely something to watch for both teams. New Canaan able to hop out to the early lead with a 1-0 score. And you know that's a big confidence booster. You're coming into the game 0-5, struggling a little bit, able to get the first goal against a very good Cheshire team. You talk about such a great advantage for the Rams.
Yeah,
we'll see if they can put another one on the board.
Yeah, getting that first goal is huge for some teams. It's if they've been having a bad season, that first goal, making that it boosts their confidence by 100%.
Yeah, you talk about it, and goals are hard to come by this year. Obviously, after we talked about the key losses in Shauna and Lucy, or Polly, not Lucy. But you talk about definitely a little bit of a struggle to score goals from their midfield. You see their defense holding up so far, just like they have been.
And that was a foot, so it's turning over back to Cheshire, like you just said. It's constant turnovers in this game.
They're stolen again by the Rams. Unfortunately, Madison Cervelli stepped out of bounds there. But then stolen back by number 22, Lucy Parsons, who we just mentioned.
You can see New Canaan trying to take it up the sidelines once again.
New Canaan's going to retain possession. A little tap and go game failed there for the Rams, but then able to get the ball back again. Here it is, and that was number 31, Temma Kaplan, who was able to get her stick in there and break up the pass. Another kicked foot, ball off the foot. Cheshire gaining possession again, and you see that quite often so far as they turn it over on what was a questionable pass there. And here is New Canaan off the side of the net, and Virginia Corella was able to avoid trouble there. You see New Canaan definitely getting shots on goal and opportunities. Just need to start converting them.
Yeah, they really need to get some people up on their on the post of the goals, so when it just barely missed, they can tap it in.
That is Madison Cervelli to Hadley Walker and Izzy Shue. Izzy Shue tries to bring it up. Hadley Walker with the ball. The shot saved by Virginia Corello. And the follow-up shot by Madison Cervelli. Unfortunately off to the left side of the goal.
So Cheshire is going to take this from 16.
Hit up, you see there, number 26 for the Rams. Izzy Appelt. And that is hit again. Hadley Walker. Shot! And another goal for the Rams. What a shot there by... Who scored that?
I'm not sure, but it was assisted by someone up on the posts. Like I said, they started putting people on the post and they start making goals.
What a goal there from the Rams. And that increases the lead 2-2. You saw there, Virginia Corella dove and almost had it. That would have been a spectacular save. But the ball was able to just sneak right under her pads. And there's Izzy Shue. Again, another forced turnover. She tries to go between her legs there a little bit. Stolen again by Izzy. Ball in front of the net. And New Canaan just being relentless here so far. You see lots of forced turnovers. and they're not wasting their time. They're getting down with the ball.
And it's going into a corner for Cheshire.
And here you see another opportunity for the Rams. The opportunities just keep piling up here. But as we mentioned before, they cannot stop. They have to keep applying the pressure.
Yeah, corners are amazing for teams. They gives them a great opportunity without a ton of people down at the goal. They just have to get it out of the main circle and stop, and then turn right back around and shoot that goal as fast as they can.
That was thrown to Lucy. Lucy with the shot on net and just misses wide right again. But you see, that's what you want. You want to get the ball in the hands of people that can do something with it. And we've seen Lucy has definitely been capable. And that shot just wide there. So close to increasing the lead to 3. And that was thrown down. And there is Sarah Goldstein chasing after the ball, not able to get it. It's thrown back up on the sideline. There you see Izzy again, forcing another turnover. And then Cheshire able to get the ball back. And here's the opportunity. Again, turned over by Cheshire. Uncharacteristic of them to turn over the ball this much. But you see, it just keeps happening to them. New Canaan really stepping up the intensity so far from what we've seen from them in this game to prior games. And that was Abby Diamond. Unfortunately passing it out of bounds. So that's going to give Cheshire possession. And that was hit up through a couple New Canaan defenders. But luckily Abby Diamond was back there. And stolen again by number 12, Paige Wapisto. That's going to be thrown back to Lucy. Almost stolen by number 29, Lucy Dickinson. And Lucy throws it up. Izzy just out of that ball, just out of reach of Izzy Shu's stick. And thrown up to the side. Hadley Walker unfortunately not able to get to it. You see Emma Ballschmider there taking the ball. Turned over to Izzy Shu. And Bella Semino up to Izzy. A 3-on-1. And they score! That is 3-0. New Canaan, little tap and go there. And then thrown in by Bella Semino.
I believe it was Bella Semino
Bella Semino. Unfortunately, we don't have the replay. But a little tap and go game, and those are the opportunities you got to convert. Able to get the ball up past the defenders, a 3-on-1, and that one being Virginia Corello, and Virginia really standing no chance there from the tap and go game of New Canaan. New Canaan able to net that one. That was taken up by Emma Ballsmeyer. And out of bounds, Lucy not having to do much there. And that is Jane over to Lucy. Lucy saved it. Covered closely by Lucy Dickinson. That is Izzy. Unfortunately not able to get it over to number 10, Jane Holland. And there, just another unfortunate miscue by Cheshire. Where are you passing that ball? Stolen by number 12, Pedro Pisto. You see a little back and forth here. New Canaan able to convert on their opportunities, but
And it's turned over to New Canaan.
and here's Izzy Shu trying to get it into Hadley Walker, but broken up by the sea of Cheshire defenders. And here's number 12, Pedro Pisto, handing the ball over to New Canaan. It looks like it's going to be New Canaan's ball from 25 yards up. There's Wusi throwing it in. See opportunities there. That's where the opportunities are found. As people would say, you see in the middle, whenever they get the ball in the middle, there's so much more commotion. You just see plenty more opportunities for the Rams once they get it in front, and that's what Cheshire hasn't been able to do.
Yeah, the first thing they tell you when you start playing is never pass the ball in front of your own goal, because passing that ball in front of your goal can be detrimental to your team, and it can be amazing if you're down the other team's goal. And they're back in a corner. Cheshire's defense in the goal once again. It's a great opportunity for New Canaan.
It looks like it's going to be number 22, Lucy Parsons, taking it from the side. Thrown in to Izzy. To number 22, Lucy Parsons, and not able to convert there. And my fault, that was Madison Cervelli. But you just see there, the shot was wide, but that's what they've been getting all day. They've been getting those shots and just the opportunities, and plenty of them. And another shot on net by the Rams. Unfortunately, this time wide left. They keep putting them wide left to right. How about we put them in the net
Yeah,
from now on?
that's what I was saying about people being on those posts, because when they go wide left or wide right, those people can tap it in instead of it just going out of bounds and getting turned over to the other team.
There's Izzy Apelt to Jane Holland. Back over to Abby Diamond. And Abby Diamond throwing it up. There's Izzy to Lucy. Unfortunately broken up. And New Canaan will get the ball. Another kick ball by Cheshire, but it's going the other way. There's Emma Ball-Schmider passing to her teammates, surrounded by New Canaan defenders. Here's Paige Wapisto fighting for positioning there. Trying to get the ball up to Lucy Dickinson, but unfortunately not. That's going to be a kick ball on New Canaan. Chester's going to retain possession going towards the goalie in Lucy Carroll, who hasn't had to do much tonight. But, you know, she's definitely in an interesting role, as this is her first year playing goalie. And there is Hadley chasing down and gaining possession of the ball. And stolen. And here's Lucy Parsons with the ball from 15 yards, 10 yards out now. It's probably a little bit more, maybe 11. Dribbled by Page or Lucy. And there is Riley up with the ball. Riley hits it up. Trying to find her two attackers, chasing after the ball, but was stolen by the Rams. The Rams are back on the attack here. And that's going to be another whistle. That's going to be a corner for the Rams, another corner.
Yeah, these corners, they just keep popping up, and they keep giving New Canaan great opportunities to continue their pull ahead in this game.
Yeah, and you mentioned there's only 50 seconds in the first half, and it is 3-0 Rams. So if you ask me, that's a pretty good half for the Rams. Up 3-0 against Cheshire. And here's going to be a corner that will probably end the half. This will probably bring a close to the half. It's taken. Back over to Lucy. Lucy with the shot. And it went off someone's foot, I believe.
Yeah, I believe that it went off someone's foot.
So now Cheshire has the ball.
And they're going to take it from the 16, like they have in the past when the corner has failed for New Canaan.
And there it is. That is going to be the end of the first half. And what an amazing half we've had so far. And there's still one half to go. Amazing way to start the game if you're a Rams fan. If you're a Cheshire fan, you know, there's still hope. There's still another half. You came back down and scored 3 at the beginning of the fourth quarter. So if you're the Rams, you have to keep maintaining the pressure. The game is definitely far from over. And you see it. But wow, what a game we are treated to so far.
Yeah, it's a great confidence boost for New Canaan. Hopefully they'll pull through and add a win onto their scores this season.
Yeah, and you talk about it. What do you think has been the defining factor in this game so far?
Honestly, I think it was probably that first goal, and it just gave them that boost of like confidence and just energy, and their teamwork has been amazing with having people right next to everyone who has the ball.
Yeah, you talk about it, youth night here, more kids coming out to play. But also you just talk about it, that first goal really brought some energy and some livelihood into the girls as well as the fans, but also the girls. More students are showing up now. But what a great start. And it looks like we are going to be back in just a couple minutes. So if you're watching, wait for a couple minutes and we'll be back with a little bit more information on what we're looking into for the second half. And that is going to be it for the first half. Myself, John Frieders, and Claire Prelli signing off for a couple short minutes. White and the Cheshire Rams in black. And you'll see they'll be going at switching sides now. So if you watch the first half, Lucy Carroll is now on the left side of your screen, and Virginia Carrillo is on the right side of your screen. But so far we have seen an amazing game from the Rams. You talk about it, from their opportunities to just the way they're playing, their attitude toward playing tonight, coming in 0-5, and you've just seen so much explosiveness out of this Rams offense. And there is Madison Cervelli turning it over. And here is number 12, Paige Lepisto, going to hit it in around the sea of New Canaan defenders. And Hadley Walker with the ball turns it over. Back up, and that's going to be another foot violation. Unfortunately, this time on Izzy's shoe, but turned over by Paige. And there it is. Cheshire with the ball now. Anna Curtis moving along up with the ball, trying to get it to Lucy Dickinson there. Stolen by the Rams.
You can see both teams are trying their best to keep it on the side, keep it away from their own goals if it were to make it to that end of the field.
You see there, Cheshire with an opportunity. And New Canaan now retaining possession after that. After the ball bounced off a Cheshire lady's foot. And here is Jane Holland looking for an open teammate. And there is Madison Cervelli. Not sure how she didn't turn the ball over there, but able to retain possession and get it to Abby Diamond. And put right back in front of the net. Not what you want to see. To number 20. Number 20, Sarah Goldstein. Here's Jane up and hit out of bounds. Here is number 30, Ava Howell. That is going to be thrown back to New Canaan. You see a bunch of turnovers so far Ball going back and forth. Bunch of turnovers and a bunch of steals. That was hit by Madison Chirabelli. Turned to the front of the net. And Izzy Shue with an opportunity. Izzy Shue on the side. Thrown in front. And unfortunately mishandled by Charlotte Lee. Great opportunity throwing the ball in front of number 99, Virginia Curello, who is in net for Cheshire. Mishandled by Madison Cervelli there. Not able to get a stick.
And like you saw just there before, they're constantly passing that ball in front of the goal.
See there now the New Canaan student section getting into a little bit of a shove there from Cervelli, but the refs are going to let them play. You see things definitely getting a little bit more chippy here with all the energy coming into Dunning, and let's just talk about it. Lots of fans have came in to watch this matchup.
You can see they're taking it to the edges again.
And there is Hadley Walker. And there was Lucy Dickinson who tripped. Thrown back to Jane Holland. Going to slow things down here. Has all the time in the world. And that was thrown up by Jane, stolen by Lucy, and stolen by Jane again. That was a key initiative to get the stick in there. Otherwise, that could have been a 2-on-1 for Cheshire. Quick little breakaway.
New Canaans, they're doing their best to keep it on the sides, keep it away from their own goal, but Cheshire keeps pushing through.
It's going to be a little bit of a shove. Play immediately resumed. And New Canaan's going to get the ball now. There's Jane going to take the ball. Jane kicks it out to the far side. And another turnover there by the Rams. Looks like it's going to be out of bounds. New Canaan able to find a wide open Bella Semino, but Bella not able to get her stick on the ball there. Thrown up, and it's poked out by number 20 on Cheshire.
They're passing it all the way across the field to give themselves that space they need to get it away from their own goal.
And here is the ball taken up by Hadley Walker. And unfortunately, another turnover there. Hadley had an opportunity to maybe put the Rams up 4-0. The ball goes out on the left side of the net. And here are the Rams, battling the Rams. New Canaan with possession here. Immediately, as I said that, turned it over. And going to Cheshire. Moving right to left on your screen in black are the Cheshire Rams, and moving from left to right are the New Canaan Rams in white. If you're just joining us.
It's another turnover. These constant turnovers in this game really give both teams huge opportunities.
It's going to be thrown back to Jane Holland. Tries to swing it over to Abby Diamond. Up to Lexi Levine. Or Serena O'Connor, excuse me. And here's Serena O'Connor bringing the ball up on the sides. Guarded by number 15. Caroline O'Day. First time we've said her name all night. There is number 19, Carapacios, throwing up the ball.
And that was a dangerous call from the ref because she hit that ball right next to a player and almost hit her in the face.
Here a little bit confusion on who's going to take the ball. Riley Baldoni decides to take it right off of Belsamino's leg. And here's Serena O'Connor fighting for the ball. Looks like that ball's going back to Cheshire. It went off of Bella's foot. And another one. Thrown to the front of New Canaan and the mess of New Canaan and Cheshire. And it looks like Lucy Parsons was trying to run with it there. Just waiting another minute. Still going to be New Canaan's possession. Serena O'Connor over on the side closest to us with the ball. Instead of Serena O'Connor, Abby Diamond is going to take it. Look at the hole that went. Serena O'Connor there. Abby Diamond able to throw it over the defender's head to a pitch perfect pass to Serena. Serena going on the side, not able to get it inside. So it's broken up by number 15, Caroline O'Day. Ball in front of the net, kick to the side by Virginia Corello. And if you're Virginia Corello, you need to kick that ball out. Keep the ball out of the middle in front of you, essentially. Just like soccer goalies never want the ball in front of them. And there was the spin move. Impressive spin move by Abby Diamond.
You can see New Canaan was trying to pass it back to get it up, get themselves some space to get that goal, but they lost it.
Handled by Jane and then stolen by Cheshire. The final result will be Cheshire ball right at about the 40-yard line. That was hit up by New Canaan, stolen. And here is 20, Sarah Goldstein.
It's going to be a corner for Cheshire, so they're going to have this big opportunity that New Canaan's been having a lot this whole game to make a goal.
And here's a corner for Cheshire, an opportunity to make it 3-1. Down 3 goals to the Rams so far. Definitely a sloppy game by Cheshire. And you see there another turnover, this time by number 34.
It's another corner. Cheshire gets this big opportunity once again.
And you saw there, Hannah Curtis just not able to corral the ball, went off her stick and completely neutralized the playing field after they were given the corner. And here's another opportunity. We'll see what they do with it. And that is hit in, but blocked by the New Canaan defense. Another stand. And look at this, a big opportunity for the Rams. The legs are moving, and here's Izzy Shue thrown inside.
And they tried passing it across that goal, but they didn't have anyone on that post, so it just went far away. Those people on those posts are so important to this game. It can make or break the goal.
You saw there, unfortunately, just cleared out by the Cheshire defense. Definitely a dangerous position if you're Virginia Corello. But that's what you've seen all night from the Rams. You've seen that aggressive mindset, the attack. And it's been working so far. just see they're getting everything they want so far. 2 minutes and 25 seconds remain in this third quarter. And New Canaan playing a really solid game so far. As number 19, Kara Passios moves the ball. And there's Jane Holland. Seen a lot of her tonight. Just really being a backbone of this New Canaan defense. Back to Jane Holland. Jane Holland using her body to protect the ball from her defender. And that's going to be an unfortunate turnover, giving Cheshire the ball at about the 20-yard line.
How they score?
There you see Cleared trying to get the ball up to Izzy Shue, but number 12, Paige Pisto right there. And taken by number 7 on this Rams team, Shannon Ratner. Ball is going back to Cheshire. The Rams up 3-0 right now. The minute remaining in the third. You see, and there is Abby Diamond trying to get up to the ball. And almost got up to Paige Pisto. But Paige able to get it and hits it, and it hits Abby Diamond right in the chest. Good use of the body there by Abby Diamond, the senior defender on this Rams team. And there it is, up to 17. There's Nora Molly. And that is going to be another foot. Giving the ball to Cheshire, and that's what you've seen all night so far. Lots of foot violations, and it has caused a break in the rhythm. You know, you see the Rams getting these opportunities, and then all of a sudden it's a kickball, and it's going Cheshire's way. Or Cheshire has possession. And that is going to bring us to the end of our third quarter here. Rams up 3-0. And wow, we are in for a fourth quarter as we talked about. You know, Cheshire can put up goals, and they can put them up quickly in short spans of time. So the Rams just got to keep attacking. What else do the Rams need to do to come out of this game with their first win on the season?
They've just, like you said, they've got to keep attacking, and they've got to keep keep Cheshire on those sidelines, keep them away from their own goal.
Yeah, you talk about it, keep it on their sidelines. We've seen lots of chaos when the ball is in front of either Lucy or Virginia Curello. But yeah, you just see, like, you need to keep the ball out of the middle of the field. And if you don't keep it out of the middle, it creates a lot of chaos, and the ball's moving around, and that's when mistakes happen. That's when a ball squeezes in, and that's when mistakes are made.
Exactly.
You see here the Rams student section really coming alive. Lots of kids lined up. It is youth night, as we mentioned before, and youth night, and there is a lot of young energy in the stands tonight for this field hockey game. Rams coming in at 0-5, definitely a bit of a struggling season so far, and Cheshire coming in at 3-0, but that does not reflect the score right now. The Rams playing an amazing game, up 3-0. It's a very good Cheshire team.
Yeah, this is going to give them a huge boost within their season and hopefully help them win a few more games.
There is Izzy Shue throwing the ball back to her teammate. There's Lucy Parsons trying to get her stick in. Thrown up. And that's going to be ball above the waist. Cheshire regaining possession. You see there, just another uncharacteristic turnover by them. And that's not what you like to see if you're a Cheshire fan. And there, an opportunity for the Rams again. Nothing really brewing here for Cheshire. You just see the Rams attacking, and it's been a little bit since we've seen the Rams have any sort of opportunity.
I mean, they're taking advantage of this opportunity right now.
And there was Izzy Shu trying to net another one, as she has one, I believe, earlier in the game. Opportunity for her there. And there, the ball thrown in front of the net, but luckily batted down by number 31, Tema Kaplan. That was Lucy Dickinson with her stick between the New Canaan defenders. And here's New Canaan back on the offensive zone. Hadley Walker over to Jane Holland. My fault, that was not Jane Holland, but another New Canaan attacker. Ball thrown down. This time, Jane Holland touching the ball. A little quick pass to Abby Diamond there. Abby trying to throw it up. That was taken by number 19, Kara Passios. Chased after by Izzy. Izzy Apelt, that is. And here's Lucy Parsons. Little backhand there. Got some air on the ball. Unfortunately not able to do anything, but Hadley Walker being in between defenders. And that is going to be New Canaan from about the 20-yard line. Throws it in front of the net. In front of Virginia Corello.
And that's a corner for New Canaan, so they've got to take advantage of this opportunity like we've been saying this whole game. These corners are great opportunities for New Canaan to get another point.
And here's an opportunity for the Rams. Up 3-0. Could make it 4-0 if they convert on this corner opportunity right here. Looks like Izzy's going to take the ball. Or is going to be a prime option here for the Rams. And there's Hadley with the shot. Virginia Corella on the floor. Diving. And that is nothing for the Rams. Great defensive stop from Cheshire there. And if you're Cheshire, you need a goal in the next couple minutes. You're down 3-0. 11 minutes remain in this fourth period. You talk about it. Now it turns into desperation mode. And you'll see as there, you saw number 20, Sarah Goldstein, chasing after it. And there is Madison Cirabello. And Hadley Walker with the ball from about the 15-yard line, maybe a little bit more. That was broken up by Hannah Curtis. And Cheshire possession here. Not able to get anything there as they turn the ball over almost immediately with the missed pass. You talk about it, that's been the story of the game so far. You see Cheshire turning the ball over uncharacteristically, not able to complete their passes and completely stopping the offensive flow. Madison trying to get the ball in front. Great stop there by number 31, Emma Kaplan.
The key thing for New Canaan now is to just try and keep it out of Cheshire's possession.
Yeah, and there's Abby Diamond, the senior, over to number 15, or over to number 10. There's Jane Holland with the stop, able to stop the flow and able to get the ball back for New Canaan. And here's Lucy Parsons. Throws it up and broken up New Canaan, another turnover by each of the respective teams. And you see New Canaan pushing it up again, up to Izzy Shu. Izzy Shu's had a lot of opportunities so far, and here's another. Izzy Shu in between two Cheshire defenders. And the shot by New Canaan goes wide. Hadley there. Hadley Walker trying to convert on the opportunity on the pass from Izzy Shu. Unfortunately, the ball goes to the right of the keeper and of the cage. Here's New Canaan out from the 25-yard line. Lucy Parsons throws it in and broken up again, but not able to clear it. Lucy Dickinson almost able to get the ball out of Lucy Parsons' stick, as you see there. New Canaan just able to throw it up and create more opportunities for the Rams. And here is Hadley. That was Jane Holland.
You can see New Canaan's passing stuff back just to keep it out of possession of Cheshire.
And that is up to 14. Number 14. And broken up by number 20, Sarah Goldstein. See here, Abby Diamond fighting with Goldstein there. Goldstein able to win. Then turned over and stolen by Abby. Unfortunately, that was just over the line. That's going to give Cheshire possession. And this will be number 34, Hannah Curtis, taking the ball from the side for the Rams. Curtis scanning her options, decides to just bring it in. And that was Catherine Haddad, who now gets her first opportunity on the field tonight. There's Lucy Goldstein. Ball stolen away from her. Up to Izzy Shu. Izzy Shu with the ball again. Izzy still with the ball. Tries to throw it in front. An opportunity. And still was a little bit of a stick there from New Canaan, and you can't do that. Immediately kicked up to Cheshire. And there is Sarah. Sarah being chased down by Abby Diamond. Jane Holland there with the defensive stop. Able to break up the surging Sarah Goldstein there.
When you're the Cheshire girls cry. Huh? So he can't, he wants to keep them here, so he sends them out here. Let's send them back. Good idea.
And that was another crossed pass from Cheshire, from New Canaan, just trying to find something here. Cheshire down 3-0, 5 minutes remain. New Canaan just able to retain possession this past 10 minutes in this fourth quarter. You see, playing much more defensive. You saw them playing it. They were attack for the first 3 periods, and now they've settled it down a little bit. But that goes to Jane Holland, just setting the tone on the defensive end and not rushing anything. As here's an opportunity for New Canaan, and kicked away by number 99, Virginia Carello, in net for Cheshire.
Yeah, in these last few minutes, you're going to see that New Canaan is just going to honestly try and play a game of keep away from Cheshire and just keep it out of their possession. Cheshire is just going to try and keep them from scoring another goal.
And there is Number 20, Sarah Goldstein, trying to find something. And that was definitely a questionable whistle there, as Goldstein drilled it just on the fair side of the line, and the ref almost blew the whistle, calling it out. And that was Hannah Curtis there, fortunately giving the ball over. And here's what you just mentioned, Claire. Rams playing super defensive, playing keep play here, just trying to keep it out of the middle of the field as they turn the ball over right to the middle of the field. And you see a bunch of throw up, just throwing the ball up, turning the ball deep, and having Howden and Izzy Shue run after it.
Yeah, they're just going to try and keep that ball on Cheshire's side of the field.
And that's another kick ball violation. Seen a lot of those. Looks like it's going to be a foul on number 34, Sarah. Or number 34, Hannah Curtis. Excuse me. And another ball in front of the net. Rams with the opportunity. And it's going to stay. Rams possession from the 25-yard line. You saw the ball go out of bounds there. They're thrown to number 5, Cameron Lee. Their ball broken up by Abby Diamond. She's had an amazing game so far. Just seen her and Jane Holland everywhere on the defensive side. We've seen Izzy Shue and Hadley Walker. But a great overall just team effort by the Rams so far here, as time's winding down, just a little bit over a minute and 40 seconds remain. And that's going to be no goal. The shot by Lucy Parsons there. See Hadley Walker there, taking the ball away over to number 5, Cameron Lee. Lee broken up by Curtis. Oh, there's Abby again, and turns the ball over there. But still just time ticking off the clock now. Rams up 3-2-0. There's Wee trying to find Hadley, and she does. Hadley over to the other side of the field.
It's basically just a giant game of keep away at this point. Each team trying to keep it away.
And a save there by number 9, Virginia Carello. But you saw that ball bounce in front of the net, and Carello just able to kick the ball away.
And it looks like it's a corner for New Canaan, which gives them this last-minute opportunity in the last 23 seconds.
Yeah, and it is going to be another opportunity for the Rams. Not that it matters, but it's another opportunity for them to put up another goal. See, thrown in front. Mishandled. There's Curtis. Up to Sarah. Up to Goldstein, and the time runs off. And you see complete chaos erupt on the field as all of New Canaan, every single girl goes over and mobs their goaltender, Lucy Carroll, who just pitched a shutout in this game against a very good 3-0 Cheshire team. Now 3-1. Rams able to pick up their first win of the season, erasing that 0 in the win column and putting a 1 there. It's now 1-5, and they live another day to fight for FCAC playoff contention. But what an amazing game for the Rams here. You just saw them play to their abilities. I think this was the first game where they actually found some sort of offense, and they played extremely aggressive, and it worked out well for them. Them playing aggressive gave them many opportunities. from the likes of Izzy Shue and Hadley Walker, and a great defensive performance. Whenever you can hold the team you're playing to a 0 in the score column, that means you did something right on the defensive end. And a great job of keeping the ball to the sides for the Rams today.
Yeah, they did amazing today. Let's hope they bring that into their next games, and I mean, this will hopefully boost their morale, and it'll be wins from here, hopefully.
You are right. And it is about that time where we need to take a moment to thank our sponsors here. But as I said, it was an amazing game for the Rams here. They were able to capture the W 3-2-0. And now here we would like to take a moment to thank our sponsors here. Our NCTV would like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, who are Performance Optimal Health, Renaissance Partners LLC, Manfredi Jewelers, Walter Stewart's Market, Carl Chevrolet, Anderson Kelly Architecture, as well as William J. Fessler DDS Dentistry, and Frangione Engineering. And I think that's going to wrap it up here. Myself, John Frieders, and my partner, Claire Pirelli, would like to thank you for joining in for this New Canaan Rams victory 3-0 against the Cheshire Rams. I'd like to take a moment from NCTV to thank you for tuning into our stream. And if you liked what you saw tonight and want to see more New Canaan Rams sports games from the likes of all the girls and boys who are playing sports, just subscribe to our YouTube channel at NCTV78. You will see more of that. Again, John Frieders and my partner Claire Pirelli here signing off.